Good morning, boys and girls. I just wanted to make a little video to kind of show you how to navigate through SeeSaw. I think some of you are having some problems. So this was yesterday's lesson. When you're looking at your activities, always look for the week. This week we're week 2, lesson 1. These on this, here are the directions. I have recorded the directions so you can play. Here it says play instructions. You can play the instructions and follow along. So the instructions will read, the recording will, oh, look at there, it'll get bigger if you click on it as well. So the instructions are all there and it'll read it for you, the whole thing. All you need to do to this lesson is read it and then answer this question. The story Clean Start is, and you need to tell me, is it fiction or nonfiction? And why do you think that it is fiction or nonfiction? Okay. As you read the story, you can think about these questions, but you don't have to worry about answering them. This is another example. You won't answer anything on here. There's just example of questions, and again, another little recording, and it tells you all about the structure of stories. Okay, what all stories have, all good stories have in them. So you can go through that. There's 8 pages of recording and reading, and like I said, it's just like a review that you can go through. At the end, there are these questions, but don't worry about answering these questions because you can't answer them on this page anyway, and they'll be on the lesson 2. So let's say you finish that. Once you finish that, you can add your response. So you click here, okay, and you can go through. Here's the story. You can read it again. If you look on this side over here, you can flip through all the different pages to read the story. At the bottom, you can add the page, okay? If you want to, you don't have to, but as long as you read it, or you can take your pen tool and say, I'm gonna try and write here and just say, I think oh, I don't like the way I write on this, so I'm going to erase it. And I'll use my text tool. And I'll just say, the story is, and then I'm not going to tell you the answer, but you'll fill it in. The story is, and your choices are fiction or nonfiction. And I think this because, and you're going to tell me why you thought it was fiction or nonfiction. And then I'll just click out of it. And boys and girls, look at this. You can make that bigger or smaller, however you want. Okay. So that's your response. You can also come up here and you can choose what color. If you want to use pink or purple or brown or black or green, whatever one you want. Okay. Then you click this check to save your response. So that's all that is. Now, so that was week 2, lesson 1. Now I'm going to go to my activities because I know I have more activities. I'm going to go to lesson 2, and I just wanted to show you this. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to add, again, you're going to read your directions. These were smaller directions, so I didn't record them. And now I'm going to, if I need to read the story, I'll click on that. And there my story pops up. And I can reread it in case I need to. It's all there. Or I can have the story read to me by clicking that. Okay. So that's that function. But I'm going to go back to my activity. So I'm going to click here, add response. Now, Do you see how tiny that is? You can enlarge it. You can zoom in and make it as big as you want. I think I want to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe even bigger. Okay, then just click out here. Whoops. Click this one. Click, this is to hold everything, and you can just scroll up and scroll down. Now you can see it. It says, what are some interesting words, phrases, or sentences the author uses to describe Max throughout the story? Okay, so here we have our, let's see, I'm going to unlock and increase the size again. Now, so since it says throughout the story, we need a sentence that is describing Max at the beginning of the story, a sentence that describes Max in the middle of the story, and look at that, I misspelled Max, so I'm going to correct that. And then a sentence that describes Max at the end of the story. Now, when you do that, let's say, I don't know what the story was about. Well, remember we clicked on the story and it came up, so you can go back and reread to find out how the author describes Max. So that's how you can go back and forth. Remember, you can also view these instructions if you need to. But really, the important part is to get back to the story. And so you clicked that link, and the link was up here in your tab. So I'm going to just move this up here. So here's SeeSaw. If I want to go back to the story to find my evidence, which you will need to go back to the story and find your evidence, you can do it that way. All right, so I hope that helps you not just navigate, but to work SeeSaw, because it's not, I know y'all are trying to do the work and it's kind of confusing on how to get the work done. So anyways, I hope that helps you. All right, have a good day. Bye.